Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What is the new moon? Solar eclipse, ring of fire, fire horse reading for Gemini. Hi Gemini, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I am so grateful for you. Somebody feeling guilty about something? They feel they were sabotaged, or sometimes we sabotage ourselves, right? But this is energy that makes you feel anxious. You can't sleep. You're thinking about this all the time. Gemini, you are a sword, always in your thoughts. Some shadow work, working on fear, regret. I'm going to get this card. Hold on. Oh, man. There's two of them down here. Okay. Yes, I had to get these. The Ace of Swords, your higher self. Spirit wants you to focus on self-love. Rebuilding, especially under all this energy. Why? Because any steps that you take that are positive, that elevate you, are going to create a harvest, are going to be plentiful, are going to bring you abundance, prosperity. Okay. Okay. At the center of it all, this energy does not just occur all the time. It's in another air sign, Aquarius. And Aquarius is about breaking free. You're being told to break the mold. Break the mold. Whatever has shadow energy around that, it's like pray on it and break free. It's time to set some new intentions, to focus on the desires of your heart, to put yourself first. That's your first card. Self-love. You represent the lovers, but sometimes we forget, if we're not in an energy of love, it's hard to attract that. If you're in an energy of fear or doubt, other people sense that insecurity. So somebody is working on their self-worth, expanding their self, manifesting what it is that they really want, rebuilding their foundation. Saturn is very much in play now, and that's Capricorn energy, who is the builder. Gemini, I feel like you want to build something. You want to recreate a more stable, secure foundation. You want to build something in a relationship that's slow and steady, and it formulates over time. Yeah, you want something that can withstand whatever's coming. So there could be someone else who has been trying to sabotage everything you're trying to build. And that's a clear indication that there's no alignment, and you need to remove yourself from that situation. That's called a situation that no longer serves you. Gemini. Self-love, setting new intentions, focusing on the desires of your heart, expansion, what's next. So you know that that doesn't satisfy you, that you want change. And now the energy to assist in a major change exists. What are you going to do? Something needs to be activated now. The fire horse is all about action, right? The ring of fire is all about enlightenment and fire also spreads very quickly. So something's going to happen quickly. This is not an ordinary time. All of this energy happening concurrently, I don't think that's happened in like 60 years. I'm telling you, it's not a typical time. It's a time for you to pay attention to what you're seeing about yourself, about your situation, about your expansion, about your possibilities, and to begin to take action towards them. This is a time, once you see with all this light, all this fire, you can't help but see something. You're going to discover something, and it doesn't just last a day. It lasts a few months. But it brings the Ace of Swords to us all. And once we see, we can't deny that we saw it. We can't act like we didn't see it. It's change, transformation. Solar eclipses are about major change, transformation. They happen quickly. They don't take as much time as it took in the past. Even to obtain your karma, it comes quicker. Everything sped up. So definitely around the middle of the month, it's all about activation of higher self, awakening. There's a shift in your timeline in your life, right? Or there needs to be a shift to higher vibrational things. Because if you stay with this low vibrational energy that you opened up with, whatever you're putting out now, you're going to get more of. So whatever you're anxious about, whatever you fear or regret, imagine more years of that. Could go for 60 years. You've got to change that area. And how do you do that, Moody? Well, Gemini, you are the lovers, and you know that love starts with self. Your intentions, your thoughts on love. And I see you start to reactivate that. And once you accept the fact that you want to elevate to your higher self and you start taking action towards that, spirit sees there's clarity and there's persistence, there's resilience. You begin to attract what it is that you want. I also see, Gemini, because you are a sword and you're very good at landing on your feet. You don't stay down long, and that's good. You're able to control your emotions better than most. But you have the Seven of Swords here. Okay, I'm being told that whatever tempts you most, could be a woman, it could be a vice, it could be anything. Get ready to be tempted. Why? Because you are opening up to expansion. The North Node is here. The Ace of Air is here. Your spiritual guides, divine guidance is here. Higher self, self-love. Like, you take heed, and that brings this major shift during a crucial time with all of this energy. Gives it a much needed boost, and things happen quickly. I love this for you. Tell me, Spirit, what else? It's like you set off an avalanche of love, because that's what you are reflected as, and that's what you begin to attract. Didn't I say? It's an avalanche. The Fool appears. This is you taking a leap of faith after obtaining all of this clarity. So once you see and you get that aha moment, everything begins to click. All of the possibilities start to come to fruition. Nine of Pentacles. Your efforts, you begin to see success. You begin to see achievements. Little achievements lead to big achievements, I'm told, to tell you. Nine of Cups, you're happy. See what happens when we let go of fear and we embrace faith and we begin to set higher intentions. to really focus on the desires of our heart and only allow thoughts of that, obtaining it, what we have to do, the next step, planning, making decisions, and taking steps. Taking steps. In some cases, you're listening to your intuition in terms of the next step. But this is about higher learning, your beliefs regarding love, the desires of your heart, in terms of who you're loving, what they need to have, the qualities and characteristics. They're front and center with you, as always. You are the lover. Only demanding, I heard, true love. Yeah, nothing else will do for you. But sometimes we have to change. It takes self-discoveries to know, because we play a part in everything, right? I know that if we're not getting the results that we desire, sometimes Spirit hides us until we're actually ready, until we've made this transformation from this shadow energy to this higher, to love. Love is very high vibrationally, right? So you got to think of what you really want, your wish fulfillment. You have to be content where you are, right? And also continue to learn what makes you happy. After all, we are responsible for our own happiness. All right, anything else? So tell me, Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? Yeah, karma. Karma, because Saturn is in Aries. So karma is at play. Saturn rules karma. Saturn is also the planet and ruler of Capricorn. Judgment is Scorpio. There's an awakening. There's an awakening. And see, with this new moon, with this solar eclipse, once you step out of that low vibrating energy, look what you begin to attract. Look, new love. Somebody stirs your emotions, your romantic feelings, and that's not easy, Gemini. For somebody to get your attention and then hold on to it long enough for you to be influenced. All because under this Aquarius energy, you took a step in a different direction. You had faith enough to believe that this step would lead you to new possibilities and awakening. And it did. Yeah, this is a new love that you are going to be more than willing to give it a chance. You're going to show up as love because you did all the work. You've been doing the work. You opened up with self-love, which is work, and really self-examination and looking at what you want to do, what you want to change within, and the change that you want to bring to your next relationship. And then you lifted that vibration and in walks new love. I love it. Spirit says, oh, you're going to be working on this partnership. You are definitely going to be working on it. You're going to be giving it a chance. What else does Gemini need to know? I told you there is deception in the near future. It shows up. And it requires you to do something you're quite familiar with to make a choice. Are you going to let that influence you, or are you going to hold on to your newfound faith and not be detoured from your path? But this Seven of Swords is showing up to do just that. And it's tempting. It's hitting you with something you're very weak at. Spirit says pay attention to the red flags. It wants to distract you from giving your relationship a chance, obtaining some new love, starting over again. The signs will caution you. Your intuition will caution you. Okay, what else, Spirit? Gemini. Tell me about this new love. I'm happy for you. You're going to see it, but more importantly, you're going to feel it. Okay. Yes. Totally unexpected. And this time, Aquarius is Uranus is all about the unexpected. Expect the unexpected when it comes to this new love. Like maybe you're expecting things to be like they were in the past, or you're expecting for the shoe to drop, eventually something to... No. Spirit is telling you this is a partnership that you're going to work on. But in general, taking this leap, focusing on yourself, changing your beliefs, all of this transformation and change is occurring with you under all of this cosmic energy. Unexpected people, events, messages, travels, situations are going to occur. So expect the unexpected. What else, Spirit? What else? Thank you. Renewal and adventure. Passion returns. So this new lover commands your feelings, like brings out feelings that maybe you have stuffed down for a long time. There's a return of passion. They bring out the playfulness in you. This person has a big community around them. That's part of your transformation, meeting new people. A lot of laughter. Again, more travel. New things are beginning to spark in your life in general. This is why it's so important that we know how to elevate our energy. Like because everybody feels anxious sometimes. Everybody feels guilt. Everybody has shadow work to do, right? But at times we need to know how to make ourselves happy, how to bring our vibration up, how to elevate ourselves, how to transmute ourselves, how to be the alchemist. And this person, Spirit's saying this connection has the potential to do just that, for you to change each other, to impact each other spiritually. This is your energetic match, Spirit says. Need I say more about this new love? I don't really think so. Okay, Spirit, what else do we want to say to Gemini? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. I hope this has helped you in some way. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas because of the fire. I told you, fire expands rapidly. Events that were on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow. Just go with the flow. Be mindful of what needs your attention first. Keep your priorities in order. Make decisions rationally and sensibly. If it's meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force it, convince it, or worry over it. Let it flow. Let it be. Let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timeline of your life right now, Gemini. This is lifting that vibration and attracting what it is that you need. All right. Put this angel number in the comments for me. It would really help me. Thank you. My channel. Great blessings. And as you help others, you are helped. So you have 6666, which is great blessings. And the first thing that it opens up with is self-love. The first word on the card is self-love. Very important right now under all of this. Like that's the spark that gets the flame going. Also setting up boundaries. Everybody should have a boundary, and then as you get to know them, you adjust up or down. Also, good vibes are coming in. You're very wise. You had to go through everything of the past to be where you are now, to have that understanding. It's time to nurture yourself, your needs, your desires, to set healthy boundaries. Let go of anything that you are feeling guilt or it's weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. Yeah, this new energy, this playfulness, expand that to all areas of your life. That's going to bring in big love. You've got a lot of opportunities. Get ready. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end, Gemini. Until the next moon phase. Namaste.